I was getting ready to wash my truck. I needed to cut the water supply on, so I walked around here to do that, and noticed this area was wet, and everything under the RV, since the RV is under an awning, everything should be dry. So I look for things like that. So I noticed a little water dripping from under here, and let me show you what I found inside. I came in here and found that water, and those of you that have watched some of the other videos know we've been here before. We did some fitting replacement here. It wasn't that this time though. The water is actually coming apparently out of the tank under that electrical box there. So I went outside and checked all the fittings out there. Everything was good. So I've got to pull the tank out to try to figure out what's going on. So let's go through the preparations for pulling this tank out. You might notice that there's a pretty good amount of slack in the water line, both the water lines. I think I can pull it out a little bit without disconnecting anything, just to see what's going on. The gas line, there's a big loop there, but I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it on the outside so I don't have to fool with that. I don't want a gas leak. Cut the power off to the water heater. Locate the appropriate breaker and turn it off. Turn your gas off. Turn the water off that goes to the RV. Remove the gas line and the sealant that's around the hole so this line can stay in the RV. Open the valve at the top, remove the drain plug, and drain the water out. Now you can use a tool to remove all the screws all the way around. I actually already removed the door. It's just a matter of pulling the hinge portion out of these restraints here. I just pulled the pucky back and pulled that wire out of there. Door comes off pretty easy. Get it out of your way. Now that you've got your screws removed, you cut away the just cut a seam along the silicone. There's going to be some of this pucky behind there. You just got to work your flanges back until you free it up. The hardest part is probably going to be getting this chunk of styrofoam through the hole. You've likely got plenty of lead. You don't have to disconnect any wires. As long as they're cut off, you should be okay. Just give yourself plenty of room. Now the only thing you've got connected here is two water lines on the back side, which there is some room. So I've got a bucket here. I'm going to slide it out and put the water heater on the bucket and figure out what's going on with that leak. See the leak? The water is actually coming out of this terminal here. So I've got to replace the heating element. Let me see if I can find a socket that's that size and see if I can manage to get that out of there. 38 millimeter. That got that out of there. Some residual water coming out. I don't know if you can actually see what I'm looking at, because I can barely see it myself. I felt it with my finger. I felt up in here to try to drag out any contaminants like that. And I noticed there's a divot right here where the threads should be on the bottom. There aren't any. That's a hole, a big crater right there where the threads ought to be. So there's really only one thread left, or two threads left right there. I might could put this back in with a new element, but for some reason this thing is eating itself alive. I'm guessing because these Atwoods don't have a cathode or electrode or whatever it is that takes the beating instead of the tank. So there's going to be a hole eventually right there. So on the top there's several threads. If I could get an impression with that, I could count them on my finger. Maybe 5 threads on the bottom. There's only 2 left. I'm not going to take the chance. I'm going to replace the whole heater. Just leave it disconnected, turn the valves off so there's no water flowing through the water heater. That way you can turn your water back on. Won't be able to run the gas unless I hook it back up, so I may hook it back up as well. That way I can do everything but have hot water. Very unfortunate, very disappointing. This thing is not quite 5 years old yet. It was made in 15, this is 2020. It wasn't put into service until March, April 2016. But it's full time. It's been on full time. I never shut it off. So there's my information I'll be going off of. It's a 6-gallon capacity tank, and had to be replaced. So it's going to be a few $100s, I'm sure. What I wasn't aware of was you can go, I just went to Amazon. I'm sure this isn't the only place you can go. You can get just the tank. So technically the tank and the heating element are my only problems. So for $183 I could get the tank. The element is how much is that rascal? There we go. That's the element for $28. So I'd be in business if I wanted to go that route, or I can just get the complete assembly for $375, free shipping. That's the route I'm going to take, and have that sucker here in a few days and I'll be good to go. Alright, that's it. Wish me luck. Thanks for watching.